Good morning, friends. Welcome to another Word of God. And this morning we're going to begin, after a long lapse since 2019, OBEJournal again. 2021, number 1. And I'm going to move my consciousness into that area in spirit, that mysterious, ill-defined, gigantic area that the scientists call dark matter, dark energy. And the rest of us mystics call it the extent of spirit. All the spirit worlds that surround the physical. I've touched on this on OB journals before, but it's been a while. And I'm going to move my way into that area where DMT experiencers, starting obviously with Terence M, the patron saint of adventurous inner world travelers, and many since, and interact to whatever degree seems appropriate and possible with the denizens of that world, the self-replicating machine elves, as we've come to call them, amongst other things. It seems to me they live in an area, in a vibration, in a space that is accessible, certainly more easily by the ingestion of DMT. But as we know, DMT is in our systems anyway. Am I going to activate it? I don't know. But I'm going to meditate myself into that space. So please be patient and expectant as I do that. Obviously, I'm going beyond the physical and the lower and middle astral. We've explored many times before. This is obviously not where the confused and lost dead are, or the happy dead in Summerland. This is way past that. I suspect vibrationally it's somewhere close to where the monads are, or higher selves, and probably not that far from what I've called the God consciousness before. Certainly it's an area of great circus-like turbulent activity. No question about that. A lot of rushing and bustling about. Sparkles of light whizzing this way and that. Nothing static. Your basic multicolored extravaganza. Somebody going, oh look, what we've got a fresh one here. I get the feeling I'm being left alone for a bit to get, properly entranced. Bit like a very clever and highly creative animated movie in several dimensions. Complexity of structure, coming and going, breathing in and out, vibrating, morphing, all those words. And of course, I'm thinking of those paintings by Alex Gray and thinking, is this just like a movie, an Alex Gray painting turned into a movie? And yeah. I just put out the thought, okay, you guys show yourselves to me. And I got the answer, we are. Okay, I gotta stop making demands here. Yes, we are always here. Yes, we always were here. Yes, we always will be here. And that's response to some sort of question from me that I didn't even know I asked. But, there you go. And, yep, it's a harmonious chaos, no question about that. It's totally in tune with itself. But, yeah, hard to give an outside reference because it's a completely enclosed system, although there seem to be no boundaries. Of course, there never is. I'm getting the image. It's like being a traveler at night in outside of urban areas and coming out into a patch of mist. It, it seeps on you slowly, or you seep into it slowly, and then you're there, and you experience it, and at some point you come out the other side, and it's gone. Anyway, that's a poor visual reference, but something. Mm-hmm. I think the fact that I can talk about it tells you that I am entering at a fairly low level of intensity. If I was fully in on, as a normal DMT experiencer is, I'd probably not be able to talk. But in order to describe, I have to uh, use language, and to use language, I have to be at a slightly low level of vibration, I guess. A lot of twittering and squeaking and sort of birdsong modulation here. Mm. Mm. It's the, is it the land of the cosmic giggle? Could be. Come on, turn yourself inside out, just like us. You can do it. It's easy. Do somersaults with ideas. Take every notion that you ever had about anything and just throw it away. Completely discombobulate any sense of balance, purpose, learning, evolution. Just throw it all away. None of it matters, right? Not here, it doesn't. See, look at that. I just created a little planet. Look, see, there it is over there. And there's going to be beings on it anytime now. Oh, no, let's throw that one away. I don't like it. It's not good enough. Let's pick another one. Say, well, there's another one over there. So this stuff's going on and on. And are they like little elves? Yeah, for about a split second. And then they turn into something else. And you know, God, what are they doing now? There's a bunch of them in sort of the, I don't know, the back part of the foreground. And they're throwing saucer-shaped UFOs at each other like they're frisbees. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it. Or sort of. I think they're had a quick look at the contents of my so-called brain and are reflecting bits of it back to me. Many pictures, many images coming and going, some of them unrecognizable, some of them out of my memory, I think. My memory of cultural images. I mean, it's hard to describe this stuff as happening so fast, as you can well imagine, but a while ago I entered some sort of cosmic divine mother figure who welcomed me in, and I went whizzing up through an open vagina image into a womb, you know, and sort of going backwards from being a fairly well-formed embryo backwards into you know, like a little point, a little point of light that would be consciousness about to become an embryo, and then of course the typical into the sparkle in the father's eye, and then out of that and away and into what just tiny points of consciousness whizzing about, wondering what to do, or maybe not caring, or yeah. And a bunch of these whizzing light points joining forces in a sort of way, like a flock of starlings whizzing about. See my hand whizzing about, you know, and knowing where we're going because we're connected at the mind level, and whizzing down onto a landscape. No, wait a minute, it's not a landscape. It's a surface of a planetary being that's, yeah, pretty darn big, and then into down closer into fields and forests, and whizzing through that stuff and settling on tree branches, thousands of us, and oh God, turning into something else. What? Oh, right, yeah. Falling into rivers and becoming fish. Okay, I get it. Little fish, right? Gobbled up by bigger fish, of course. What you knew that was going to happen, and oh, this endless cycle of life being gobbled up by other life and going on and changing form and becoming nutrition for other life forms, and those other life forms becoming nutrition for others. For a moment there, I was a fish that went into somebody's mouth, and then down into the stomach, and digested, and let go later. I think you know how that comes, and into the water of the receptacle, and away, and out, and down, and away, and away, and God, back into the soil, I think, and then bit gruesome, coming out of the soil, and nutrition for a plant form, and the plant form being seduced by sunlight. That's good, I like that. Yeah, you get this metaphor of endless seduction. While you're in form, you're always seduced by forces that propel you onward into change. Now I'm back with the little elf guys laughing and joking like clowns, and changing form, and hats coming and going, and painted clown faces, and little elf fairy images dancing about. Yeah, I mean literally dancing about, and playing their instruments, little pipes, and little harpy things, and a gay whirling fairy dance. How did I get there? I don't know. Uh-huh. Of course, we're seeing perpetual change. I mean, I know the metaphor and I can sing the song, but it's manifesting right in front of my inner visual field. And, it harks back to, 50 years ago taking LSD and seeing some of the same things. The endless morphing of form and form into energy, energy into form, energy and form becoming one, nothing to distinguish the animate from the inanimate. The vision, the vision we used to talk about. So yeah, the endless creativity of forms changing and other forms either causing that change or being part of that change or just immersing themselves in it so that it's constant wiggling and morphing of forms. Forms you recognize, forms you don't recognize. And eventually, at some point, you stop caring or stop trying to define it. And then, what is it? It turns into sort of an abstract, really clever abstract cartoon thing. I just went through a phase of, a hall of mirrors, and the mirrors were all like Jackson, those abstract expressionists from New York. Was that guy's name Jackson or something? I can't remember now. Imagine walking down a hallway that's all that stuff quickly and getting to the other end. Big abstract expressionist paintings, really. And then as you're going by, sort of pretending that you're walking by and looking at them like this sensible art lover, and then disappearing into the abstract chaos of harmony and color, and then coming back out again. Whoa, that is weird. Yeah, and I got to the end of I don't know, it looked like the end of that hallway, and there's some little elf guy behind a desk taking my ticket and asking me how much I liked it. And then me, trying to answer, and him sort of grinning, and turning into something else, of course, almost instantly. What's the something else? A pile of images of famous artists, probably all drawn out of my own mind. And I'm trying to move out of this because we're running out of time. Yeah, we're running out of time. That's a good one, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to calm down here. Yeah, fat chance. And so there's a little visit to the world of self-transforming machine elves, brought to us by the DMT experiencers, and all praise to Terence for getting us going on this, and all praise to you for listening. And like to dedicate this little video to my friend Cass Coronel, and maybe the beginning of a wicked little dialogue. Who knows? I'm back. Whoa. And so long, mon frère, mon sœur.